Hey, kia ora whānau. Welcome back to the section where we're talking about Taputapu, our equipment, resources, use of the language, Te Reo Māori in particular, within that program. First part is thinking about your tools as we get started into our gardening. I've got a basic list of tools that you may require, so things like spades, shovels, forks, clippers, hedge clippers, clippers at the top there, rakes, all those types of things, wheelbarrow, as a way of just starting off. And the way that I've pretty much done it here, and as you see in my little garden shed that we use for our kaitaki marakai, I have drawn on either materials that I've got myself, and I've gone down to a recycling centre. We've got a local one here that often has tools, and then I'll go in there and get some tools, and you know, they're a bit rusty and all that, but then I just clean them up and paint them and so forth, and just reuse them rather than buying straight out. There are some tools that I'll buy because of the warranty side of things, so like our mulchers and edge clippers that we have here. But you don't really need to start out much. Shovel, fork. I've got a big broad fork here, which you'll be seeing a little bit later on, for aerating the soil and allowing air to get through it. But yeah, you don't really need much to get started in regards to the tools. The other side of it is I've also got a list that you can download in regards to kupu Māori that I'm trying to integrate into the program, and you'll hear them different kupu come up. The idea for that list that you can download is that you're able then, as you grow in your garden experience, are able to add to that list. And what I'd love to encourage our whānau, particularly from our takiwā, our different regions, there are different kupu that we use for different parts of our marakai process. So for example, a composting area or our worm farm, I've got kupu Māori there, wairako, pū wairako, pā wairako, pāmu noke, wainoke, all these kupu that I utilise throughout our experience in the garden and in the mara. I'm incorporating kupu Māori and tikanga Māori or Māori cultural practices within that. So by doing that enables us to not only treasure and encourage the use of te reo, but it also grounds us here in our context that we find ourselves. We're here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. The indigenous culture of this place are iwi or Māori, and part of our growing and our mara comes back to our first principle under Hua Pare Kore, organic growing, is this idea of whakapapa, understanding where you connect and how you connect, your place to the land, the place to the things that you're utilising, the seeds and the resources that come with that. Thinking about your tools, what you're going to need, how you're going to source those tools. Are you going to buy brand new outright, or you're going to use second hand? And people give away tools as well, so a number of the tools that we have in our shed here. This is just my little tool shed for our marakai. We've got shelving over here for weed mats, some of our fertilizers, composting materials. I use my tray here for washing my plants. Yeah, just a little tool shed that we've cleaned up, and it's got our tools in it. So just thinking about it as you get started, the resources you're going to need, and the cultural nuances that you want to give expressions to that. We are also thinking about things like what the Native Americans do in regards to what they call the Three Sisters. You'll see that later on. But it's an opportunity for us, whatever context or environment that you find yourself, is to get grounded in the local cultural context of your place. Because you never know, you might find there are nuances and experiences that those people offer that you may not know, and that local context can help grow our connections, not only with ourselves and our own wairua and our own spirit, but also to the community around us. Anyway, that's our section. Go down now and download the kupu Māori, or our index that we have, and keep that as a resource for you and develop your own te reo and practices and whatever language group that you might find yourselves outside of our experience here. Alright then, until the next one, we'll see you soon.